Everybody ready?
Set it, go.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. We are the
Shady Bunch.
Yeah, we in this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on? How was y'all week? What's going on?
My week was
It was pretty chill, you know.
It's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm dying right now.
A lot of shit.
I've been trying to stay free from all that
Actually,
stuff going on.
let me stop moving around before I have a heat stroke. Yeah.
Bro, tell me why I was on my way here and I almost got like 3 accidents because my Uber driver did not know how to drive. I'm like, how did you get your license?
Some of them don't. Some of them don't even know directions.
Actually, I would love for that to happen.
Because
I could sue them and Uber.
No. It takes a long while.
Oh, I got time.
It takes a long
You
while.
had experience?
I got a lot. I got
still
time.
in it. A long time.
Oh,
No,
shit.
Yeah, annoying.
That's crazy.
But yeah, like, this dude did not know how to drive. So I was
I
like,
actually had an experience like
it.
that once with an Uber driver asking me where to go, as if the GPS was not right in front of him.
They do that
No, but
all the
sometimes
time.
they be taking like a long ass route, and I'm like, go back streets. Don't.
Yeah.
But it was like we didn't even pull up, and he said, "Oh, which way we go? We go to."
And you don't know directions. You don't even know how to read a GPS.
No, but it's not even about direction. Like, he was taking a corner dumb wide, almost hit into another car.
Oh, he
like,
needs glasses.
he's
That's probably
blind.
what it
He's
is,
blind.
He was not driving like with caution. He was driving like he have a dent with it. I'm just like,
Wow.
I'm not even gonna rate you on Instagram. On Uber, I was about to say Instagram.
I would have definitely
I thought you
reported
was
his
gonna
ass.
say
Little smushed up.
Put up no space.
I would have reported his ass.
No, we need to move over and then.
Yeah, 'cause you.
Yeah.
Push out the frame.
Mind your business.
But wait.
I'm saying so you could be in the
Oh,
frame.
okay.
Right. Because he was
Okay.
trying to push you out the frame.
Oh shit.
Never did.
Okay, but let's get into this fashion police segment.
All right.
Right.
Audra, who is your best dress?
Let me start it off because I
Who's
who's
getting-
them.
Locked up.
Electric.
Wow.
Yep, there it is.
Electric.
That's the real shit right there. Boogie woogie.
Now, honestly, I have 2 though.
Okay.
My best look. I'm gonna do best and worst at the same time. My best look.
Okay.
One of them is Chanel Ayan from
Okay.
Housewife of Dubai.
Dubai.
She always slayed.
Let me see.
She wore this outfit.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that
Yes.
I was
Her
like,
wigs
you
always
go,
look wild.
girl.
Yeah,
She ate
She
down.
do the clothes, but the
ate.
wig is in
The wig is always a
Bro, I want to be like her, bro.
Oh wow.
Well, it doesn't matter where she's going. Like, she don't care about nobody else.
Yeah.
The whole world is her running.
And she knows
that's
she's
what I like
fabulous.
about
She's
her.
like, I know
And
I'm
that's how you're
fabulous.
supposed
Yeah,
to do it.
and I'm like, girl, you go, you get it, you
Yeah,
get it.
She was
absolutely
busting.
fab.
So
Get it,
that's
girl.
one, and I love her, like, honestly.
Mhm.
And the second one,
Oh,
Kylie.
I like that. What the fuck was she at?
It looks
I don't know where
cold.
she was going,
Cause it's hot as
but
fuck.
That look is fab.
She's probably in
I'm not
Alaska.
the biggest fan of Kylie, but that's
It's
a bummer.
busting.
Yes.
she was
What about the
really
shoes?
nice.
She ate down.
Let me get you one of the shoes,
Cause I need to see the shoes.
bro.
Yeah,
The
oh,
shoe,
yeah.
the shoe.
But where the hell is she going? It's hot as hell.
She's in Alaska.
She gotta be up
She's
in Alaska.
in Alaska.
She's in Alaska.
Alaskan.
Listen, this is what I don't understand. Like, people in LA be wearing hugs. Like, why the hell y'all wearing? Well, I get you say
Yeah.
it's for surfers, but
Yeah,
still,
because
They
you
wanna
kicked
pass
when we
out.
said
Maybe
that.
because it's like comfortable slipper to them. I don't know.
bro.
It's a hot
But they be
slipper.
wearing the high mid calf buster. I'm like,
They
it's
be
hot as
wearing
fuck.
the big
They be
calf
wearing
boots.
She's very wild.
they be wearing the Winnie Pooh boots.
If somebody
Mhm.
see
The
you
classic.
wearing hugs
Yeah.
in LA, in New
That's
York,
a me ass shit.
Kylie ate.
yeah, she
ate
the strap
ate
on
it
the
up. She ate everything.
Yeah.
up
The
on
strap
the
She did
line.
That those pictures are actually very poor quality. She could have
She
better
yes.
quality.
No.
No, but
what's the
sometimes the
basement?
poor quality be busting. She just needs to clean off her camera. It's a little.
It was a
Yeah,
little foggy.
but-
So,
but
it's a little
eating.
How,
oily.
Wow.
how I got the full look, I went to
I shouldn't be
Ariel
me.
photo.
Uh-huh.
Look at her sugar top.
What the hell?
That's
I
a
went
wild
to Ariel
photo.
because he posted her.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, she gave a little shoulder
Yeah, the
pad.
shoulder's a little hard.
Yeah,
it's
little
a nice
80s.
look.
It's a little built out,
Great.
strong.
But nah, she
shoulder.
ate it. When I see this, I was like, ooh, it's kind of giving me Rihanna, but at the same time,
I almost thought that was
Rihanna with the
Definitely
heart.
giving a little bit of Rihanna.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but she definitely ate. Now my worst dress for the week, and I'm just like, girl, I don't know what the hell
Is
are
she
you
gonna get that
wearing.
electric chair?
Who y'all think gonna get it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who?
I know. I
Young
can name a few
Miami?
people.
No.
What the heck?
I just dived in the ocean. I just dived.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, I'm speechless. I don't even know if I
Don't
can.
get me wrong. The shoes
The leg
is
cock up.
nice.
The leg cock up is. You should
The
use that.
shoes is bomb, but it's just not styled together
Wait, who
properly.
is
She
this?
looks fucking
That's
crazy.
Benzino's daughter.
Oh, that's what she. Yep.
Coy Lorraine.
That's what she do.
That's
Mm.
Coy Loretta.
I'm just like, I don't know, maybe because she's not full of
How the
everybody.
fuck
Not
is she
saying anything
walking,
about
though?
the skinny girls.
Usually she give
But-
like street, so I guess now she's
This is
trying
straight
to.
hooker. This
Whoa.
is a straight hooker.
She trying to give.
Listen, the hair doesn't go with the outfit.
The shoes
the
is
chain
killing
doesn't
me.
go with the outfit. I get you want to show your bling off.
But it
But
together
it
just
just-
like process.
the whole
Actually,
thing
I
don't go
haven't been
together.
this thrown in a few weeks, honestly.
This just kicked me clean.
When I see this, I see the Instagram. I was like, no,
You know
no,
what
no,
it is?
no,
Because
no,
she
no.
usually do streetwear, and
Yeah.
she's
But she
tapping
be
into
cute
that
sometimes.
girly
Yeah.
era.
And she
And
usually gives like baggy looks.
yeah, and now
But she's
it's
more
giving-
girly now. I see some pictures she be
But
doing.
don't get me wrong. It's like
But she
this,
kind of wild out.
this mesh doesn't go with the shoes.
You know.
It's like if you're gonna keep the shoes, wear something different with the
A
top.
hot
And that big old
red
chain, no.
boot with pink dress
Hot
tight.
red boot.
I don't like it. I don't like the poses.
I don't like the shoe.
I
don't
think
like-
I
I think
don't like
maybe if it was styled different, she could have done
it's
something.
giving very
but
hooker.
But I was
It's-
like,
It's
yeah,
been
very-
a while.
no.
But Kaylin, who was your best dress and which dress is good?
So honestly, I didn't really see no wild shit. I haven't been seeing a lot of wild stuff. I don't know.
Oh wait,
But
wait, another one. I forgot to show y'all.
another one.
Another one. I was like, what the hell? And Chanel made this.
She made my worst dress too, so now I ain't got to do my worst dress because me and Aja got the same
Oh.
worst dress.
I was like, what the hell is this?
I don't know what the hell this is. What's this? What's her
She
name?
has a. Is that a
Amanda Steinberg.
Is that
She's
the one?
from the
That sounds familiar.
from The Hate You Give. That's where she's
Oh,
from.
and she was in that movie when she couldn't leave her
I
house.
think that's.
I was
her.
like, what
It
in
looked
the
like something.
smoreboarding
Now she
outfit
couldn't
is
leave her
this?
house.
You said
She fell in love with that boy and she was
smorgasbord.
Wait a minute.
I don't know
Is
what
that
the fuck
is that a chain tie? on her?
She really wild out.
I don't know. It's like y'all be feeling so hard to be different and y'all look crazy.
The shoe.
Did she just pick that up from the house and just put it around her neck? Like,
though.
what
It's
the
just
fuck
like
is
you
that?
gotta know how to put it
You
together.
if you're gonna be different, you have to
look.
deliver.
Also, and I also think that
Yeah.
I also think that poses. Kaylin, what?
She's on the next level.
I also feel like poses play a huge part as well. Because I feel like a lot of times these girls don't know how to pose and what
They
they wear.
posture be fucked
Like
up.
what? I just say they the clothes be wearing
She's
them.
slouched.
Yeah, you're letting the clothes wear you. You're not wearing your clothes if you don't know
Yeah.
how to pose in it. Girl, all it takes is about 5 minutes. Just stand in the mirror and pose.
If you don't know any poses, look that shit up.
Like
Right.
that pants that you wear is not something for you to be leaning sideways.
She-
Like,
exactly.
stand up
She should have
straight.
been.
You can really
Slouched
tell.
out.
You can really tell when the girls don't have a good awareness of their bodies and of their like their stature and you know their posture and all of that.
Stand
They're
up.
not aware
Stand
of that.
up.
You can really tell when they pose in their clothes and it
Yeah,
don't.
it don't.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, that was my worst dress as well. So Caitlin, what
All
was
right.
your best dress? This
So
week?
my best dress, the first one was Tiffany Haddish.
Let's see.
Oh, that was
Oh yeah, she be looking good. I like her hair.
The
It
short
was
hair
simple,
Oh yeah, that's
classy.
mhm, very classy.
Yeah.
The blonde looks so beautiful
yeah.
on her.
Nice
I love
pictures,
it.
nice poses.
And
And
the
a nice
next
gown.
Nice gown.
Good gown.
The producer, the
And-
writer.
Hey, great gowns, beautiful gowns.
anybody who knows me, I love me some denim. And then, denim in black, denim in white. It just is always a bust. It never fails. I forgot her name. She was like isn't she like a YouTuber?
My bitch Shatari. She is a fashion icon if you ask me.
She's
I
been
really
been
like
around
that
for a minute.
outfit.
Like she was on Pinterest and shit.
Is,
Everybody loves
she
her.
is
Pinterest girly.
Instagram
Oh yeah.
fashion royalty, if you ask
She
me.
eats every trip. Every time I see her on my timeline.
It's her
Buzzing.
hair and her outfit.
She is
She
one of
is
my
so bad.
she's one of my biggest
Yeah.
fashion inspirations.
And I never knew her name, but I would always like she's popular as fuck.
looking
So I
at
would
Shatari.
always
I believe her name is Shataria.
Is you?
Shatari. But she
Shataria or
is
something.
fab, like, and she always has been. Her hair, her nails,
Yeah,
everything just
is
be coming together so well.
bussin'.
She is,
a bad bitch.
she's an icon. She's a
Definitely.
legend.
Send me her IG page.
And she
I
is
don't
the
know.
moment.
Oh yeah.
She's the moment.
Hold on, look, that's it.
And the girls, the blogs don't be giving Miss Shataria her
No,
credit.
that ass,
because
she's
they
bad
really
bitch.
need to talk about her. Like, let's really talk about it. And her fashion.
Actually, we're gonna post mad pictures of her.
Yeah,
mad
and
pictures of
her
'cause she
brand. Her
busting.
brand is busting too. They really need to put some respect on her name.
She is so cute. She be giving us that dick, okay?
Yeah, she
Busting.
gets down, and her body is sick.
Smoking. Okay.
Yeah. I think she used to date Rick Ross.
Really?
Mm.
Oh shit.
Isn't he a color?
What he's a color and he's a fucking
Yeah, she's lighter in the
winter
wintertime. Yeah.
So the next is Diarra. I like
She looks so good.
And then it took me mad long to peep that was the weekend on her corset. I didn't even peep that.
Ooh, that's a boo.
I didn't see that. She had the cake out. I don't know what kind of.
She went to the
cake was
concert.
nice.
Yeah.
But
It's giving Die Hard fan. I don't think so.
she did.
I think
It
she's
was
just.
nice.
I think it's grown women.
It's just
weight.
giving games.
Like, you know, we're around
Good
that
game.
age.
That's a good round.
We're around that age when the ass
You
is
know,
a little
the ass
fatter.
and a little softer.
Yeah.
You know.
It's definitely getting softer.
I know Ken is mad right now.
Oh, he's irrelevant as fuck.
Yeah, who?
Yo, that video when they broke up, she was like, I'm doing content, I'm coming out with, fashion, whatever, blah blah blah. And he's like, I'm doing documentaries. Nobody give a fuck about no documentary, nigga.
Listen, I will say this to the end of time. The YouTube men that decide to fumble their bag by cheating and letting the fame get to their head when they have a good thing going with their girlfriends that been with them before the fame and before the money, they're fumbling the bag so hard because your girl's personality is what's keeping the viewers watching. That's the real tea, because these men don't be having no personality. And Diarra, Queen, where are their exes now? Okay.
And who gives a fuck?
Right.
But yeah, the skirt setup, I don't know how she put it on or what it's doing, but whatever it's doing, I'm feeling it.
Yeah, she ate, and she back to her long nails.
I wish I could. Yeah, it's alright.
Yes.
But yeah, that's one of the extendo girlies. She knows the girl that get it.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next one, she's a makeup artist. I forgot her name, but she looked beautiful.
I saw that. She looked good. I can't believe she's in them goddamn heels. Them heels is high.
That's very
And I like
high.
That's nice.
She looks beautiful.
I've actually seen a lot of people in
I
these
don't
heels.
like
Big
green,
stomper.
but
Yeah,
the green looks stunning on her. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
So those are my best looks.
looks.
She looks really good.
They all looked good. Yeah, so I was feeling the black on denim.
Mm-hmm.
Tiff with the chocolate moment, and then her. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys, y'all know my worst look already because me and Aja had the we already had the first look is not even in order. We just Okay, so my best dressed people for the week. Okay, it's gonna go to Miss Carisha. Carisha, please. Okay, she's been on vacation and her vacation looks been given. Hopefully she's by herself or with another man because but these looks ate. She looked so good, and if you scroll, she had a white look, and then she had like a blue sequence look. She looked so good, and she had a little tan going with her blue outfit. So it was good. Yeah, she was eating. What was that?
Put that up there.
Yeah, so Carisha was eating They laughing at this picture of me earlier.
You definitely gotta put that up there.
For what? Y'all said I looked cute. Y'all lied?
It is cute.
No, it just caught us off guard because we Carisha.
And then also Miss Vanessa Ann Hutchison.
It's Hudgens.
Whatever the fuck her name is. Miss Vanessa Ann Hutchison.
Shit, now you talk about her. I was like, what the fuck is
Hutchison. You know?
Mrs. Hutchison.
She looked really cute and classic. I think this is
What kind of material is that? Material?
Oh, it's beaded. And then she got the necklace.
I think she looks good. The hair is doing what it's supposed to. The jewelry.
Definitely doing
minimal.
I don't know, I feel like
Who is giving grown and
who is
sexy?
her
Yeah.
stylist? Her stylist don't be giving much.
It's not giving Bob slided down the locker.
She doesn't have a
We
lot
not
of
looking her.
She doesn't have a lot of memorable looks, but
Yeah.
I thought this was a nice look. It
She
was
ate.
decent.
Like, I can't think of
It's
one
giving
thing. The only thing I could think about
It's her red dress from
It's
high
freaking
school.
High School Musical, like-
with her fucking bob and her swoop sliding down the locker.
Yes, definitely.
her outfit with the flowers and then when she was walking over the bridge. That's the only outfit I can remember.
with her-
My pictures.
With her quarter,
I already did.
Mhm.
Don't be shady.
with her quarter sleeve and her button down.
And her little
Yeah, her bobbed out.
with the headband.
Y'all leave
Look at that
Vanessa
headband.
alone. But she's she's struggling.
Yeah, like, come on. Whoever is your stylist, tell them to step the game up because, come on, the fashion world.
Yeah, I can't think of any memorable looks from Vanessa.
Okay, so my best look.
I mean, thingy, what's her name?
You
Selena?
Yeah.
Because you don't want me to go.
You cutting up. What the fuck you mean? I don't
You
want you to go.
skipped me.
We don't do it in order. We just do it randomly every week.
It was just in order, but it was a skip.
Alright, relax about it.
It was
Relax about
Asha,
it.
Kaylin, then I went, then you went.
Alright,
Anyways.
You swear somebody was trying to do something to you.
Anyways, my worst look.
Say anyways again.
I know
and
this
see if I don't shut
girl.
this
She
shit
is
down.
from.
You guys ever argue? Yeah.
No, we never argue. It's about to
Yes.
Iris, don't show that.
She's from Empire.
Swear somebody trying to do something to you.
She's a backup. I don't like that.
Honestly, I don't know what was going on. Why the fuck she put this?
It's making it buckle.
That's your worst look?
Yes, that's the worst look.
It
Yeah, it's a
it's
little wild.
buckling.
Where is she going with this? This is a nightgown with a fucking brace on.
That's her pajamas with a see-through corset.
Yeah, that was.
Listen, I'm gonna just throw this over this when I'm done with the
They
party
be
and come
feeling,
out.
they be trying to be so
I'm in
different. That
bed.
shit look crazy.
Yeah, no,
Please stop.
I actually do
I
like
have
her.
two best
though.
looks. Okay, so I like
I
this
like
one.
Oh, you know I love a
The
denim.
denim jean.
I saw that. She almost made my best look.
Mhm. I love
And I
when
like the
boobs,
yellow
the boobs showing
and-
a little bit.
And lately, you know what
Who
I've
is
been
that?
seeing?
Mm-hmm.
Joey Chap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Joey Chap.
And you know what?
I feel like she always ate though.
I like when they match the they
feel-
use the phone as an accessory and they use the colors and match the case with
I
the
feel like-
outfit. It'd be
Mhm, She had a little pop color.
Mhm.
I feel
The
like
yellow.
Joey's look to be a hit or miss. Like I feel like sometimes it
it's
really
like,
looks
yes,
good,
and sometimes
and then sometimes it's like a little tacky.
yeah,
But that was a nice look.
yeah, it looks
Yeah.
cute.
A little showing. I have another one. Actually, this was my another best look.
And that's what's her name?
Delupe.
Yeah,
No, that's
Dua
not me.
Lipa.
Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa.
No,
Let me see.
I disagree.
That shit looks horrible.
I
The
disagree.
shoes is bad.
I
like
disagree.
this.
Now
I
you showed me
disagree.
something she wore with the when she was performing. That was busting.
Yeah.
The full
That
on.
one, and I have
body
another
suit.
one.
She needs to get locked up for that.
I like this.
Oh yeah, she.
I love anything that shows
That's
like
nice,
the
but I
boobs.
feel
Who is
like
that?
that's gonna be very fashion over.
Who the fuck is that?
Wait, let me see. That's a nice dress. I don't like
Yeah,
the
it's
hair.
cute.
with
I like
it,
the
though.
breast.
don't like-
No, she could have did like a ponytail.
I don't like
Yeah.
that lip she got on. Look a little ash.
Wow.
Fashion
But
You should actually put that up there because she's wilding out.
Wow.
What is that? She
Okay, so who gonna get a chair now?
Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa. Not Dua Lipa.
I feel like she could have kept the gloves out in the shoes.
Wait, is it a belt?
Collar
What is, what is happening
Or the
on
girl
top?
with the black.
It's like a
The girl who wore the black pants.
Or the one with the corset over her pajamas. She's getting life. Cause what the fuck is that? That shit
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
So,
The girl
so
from
wait,
Empire.
we gotta
Pajama
vote.
two-piece.
So who getting the chair?
pajamas with her matching hat. She's getting the chair. Cause
Yeah.
that shit looks fucking crazy.
She's
I
going.
feel like-
She's going to the corner store.
I feel
That's not a fucking nightgown.
I feel like
She's a cool cat in the street.
Wait, say the second.
I'm sorry.
I feel like Amanda Steinberg is getting the chair this week. Even though I think Dua Lipa
The one
looked
with the
absolutely.
snowboard pants.
Even though I think Dua Lipa looked absolutely ridiculous. Hopefully that was
she added to it.
Hopefully that was. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say that was a performance outfit.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
If it was performance, okay. Courtney Ray is not is a little wild, but it's not horrible. But Miss Amanda Love Steinberg.
Put that one up.
You should use this picture. Don't pose.
All right, so we need y'all to tell us what y'all
Give us
think.
your
Yeah, what
input.
y'all thinking?
Yeah.
Who deserves the chair? Dua Lipa, whatever her name might be,
Delupa. Love you.
Delupe, wop, wop.
Delupa,
Wop, wop.
Cola Ray, or Amanda Steinberg.
No, she was.
Which one of them three?
What's the girl? What's her name?
Or Miss
from Empire?
Pajamas.
Oh, no, not Delupa. Not Delupa.
Delupe.
Oh, her name is Taronda.
Delupe.
Taronda, Cola Ray, or Amanda Steinberg. So,
Let us know.
But
Down
what's
below.
on your mata? Actually, it's something on my mata.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, spit
Say
it.
what your
So I it. Okay, so I feel like young people, and not just young black people, but young people in general, but I'm gonna just say young black people because I feel like this is something that really goes on a lot in our community, is allowing older people to disrespect you is respectful. So let me break that down. So
Opening my spirit.
Letting a person who is older than you be rude to you, and you know you're not saying anything about it, or you're not checking them, is respectful. Like, you're just supposed to let an older person say whatever they want because they're older. They can speak to everyone however they feel, and it's okay. How do y'all feel about that?
Let me tell you something.
I think that's toxic as hell.
I think you get what you give.
Right.
You don't give me respect, you don't get respect.
Especially as a grown person already. Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
who are you talking to?
We are both grown. You're just older.
That's what he said to Cromer. He said that to Cromer.
We're both grown. You're just older.
Right.
Remember
like,
that.
who are you talking to? And even when you were younger, like, you should be allowed to speak up for yourself. Like, and it's like, when you do, all the adults be like looking at you like,
right.
Oh, you disrespectful.
Oh, you're disrespectful. Rude. How could you? How dare you talk to an older person like that?
Yeah.
How dare that old bitch talk to me like that?
Right. Or how about, listen.
That's
or how about if you express how your feelings, right, and how you feel it, and it's like, how dare you speak up?
Oh yeah,
how dare you have?
And that be the catch. That be the catch. Yeah, too. It don't even matter how nice you say it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
If you say anything, you're disrespectful. You can come to with the sweetest tone and the best intention of working it out and having an understanding.
To be having that feeling.
And just the mere fact that you said anything about it will send them
that
to the
you
roof.
Spoke up. Yeah, it's like, who you talking to?
But that's good because I like the roof. I like to go high.
Because we can,
let's do that.
We can fly.
I feel like that.
We could in the clouds.
Girl, you don't know where we at. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Listen,
don't.
I feel for me, you know, I'm not a disrespectful person, but at the end of the day, like, you get what you give. Like, it's different. Like if my grandmother says something to me, I'm not gonna like, because I have respect for my grandmother. Even when I know that, okay, this bitch is probably wilding out, or sometimes my mom, like, I would just ignore them. But my grandmother never talked. Like, I could speak to my grandmother, like, you know, I'll let her know how I feel. Like, my mom says she'll listen, but like my mom is a little bit different. It's like, oh no, you are ungrateful or stuff like that. But it's just like,
but you see, I feel like it's so toxic to have to know that your parent or a person who's older than you, that you just have to say, like, you just have to ignore it because they're not gonna be open to correcting their behavior. That's toxic. I feel like that's so toxic in itself. Like, us having to be like, oh, well, they older, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Like, that's fucked up. To have to ignore our emotions and how we feel about something.
It's like we're forced
but it's like we're conditioned to think that that's okay. Like, like, I just let it go. Like, I have respect, so I'm gonna just let her say what she wants. And that's not cool.
I'm not saying that, like, if they're wrong, they're gonna know that they're wrong. Like, but I'm just saying, like, you gotta understand also, you as much as they say, like, okay, a mother understands their child, you as a child growing and getting older, you also understand your parent.
But the thing is, sometimes they don't
I know, like, even if I say this, I know I'm not gonna get anywhere with it. That's what I'm saying. That's fucked up. Like, Iris is a Libra.
But what I'm saying is that's not
myself.
What I'm
Nobody
saying
like,
is,
but the fact that you even gotta hold it in.
The fact that you know that. And the fact that you have to accept that fact is wrong.
Yeah.
The fact that you have to accept, my mom is not gonna hear me.
So it don't even
the
make
fact
sense
that you
have
to
accept.
Listen,
I'm dealing with that too.
One time, 2 times, 3 times, you still listen. This how I am. Like, I would literally just like,
we don't want.
I'll be in my zone when I don't call you. Like, that means you're limited our communication because it's not like I'm gonna call, like, my brother. I talk to my brother every day. It doesn't matter where my brother's at. I talk to my brother every day. Both me and my brother is Libra, but we understand each other. Like, I could talk to my brother about anything, but in terms of, like, okay, me and my like mom or so other people, it's just like, I know it's not gonna get anywhere. So I don't even wanna have that on. I don't wanna have that weight. Like, I rather just leave it back there and move on. That's a leave it. I have to be balanced, because if I'm not balanced, I'm literally gonna feel like
I wanna say an example because
I feel like and I'm sorry, but to a certain extent, you're having to ignore your feelings about something because you have to accept this person's not gonna hear me, so I'm gonna just leave it alone.
But yeah, but then I also move on from it, because then once I be like, okay, yeah, whatever.
But that's not a problem.
You're not getting what I'm saying. Yes, it's a problem. Yes, it's not gonna get through anywhere. But once I be like, okay, I just genuinely don't care about it no more. I don't care about it. You feel how you feel. I'm gonna be over here. I moved on. If you feel like that, just know that okay, now our relationship dynamic it's all gonna change.
I know what I was saying, because that's what I was gonna say. I
think you're at like the final stage. I'm talking about like in the moment. Like I understand what you're saying. Like you're talking about that's your solution to the problem, but I'm saying the problem in itself is
that you even
the fact that you have to resort to that, crazy. That you have to get to the point of okay, so I'm gonna accept it and I'm just leave it alone. The fact that you even have to go there is not okay.
To explain further what like I was talking about, because I deal with that with my mother. I understand what she mean, because in my mind I know, like, because me and my sister talked about it too. We'd be like, oh, okay, because one time me and my mom wasn't talking for like a whole month, because she thought she did something and she thought, you know, she was right, and then another thing, they don't think that they're wrong with anything. Like they would not apologize.
Yeah, no, it's Caribbean parents.
They got you hungry.
So I think it's black parents across the board.
But that's what she's saying.
Caribbean parents is worse.
No, Caribbeans is on another level. But then, you know, if you do talk about it, if you go to them, then it's just like,
how dare you call me out?
What? Like, I was right, but she was disrespectful. Like, I did that with her, and she really, I'm just like, wow, like, there's nothing I can say. Like,
but see, that shit is so disappointing. Like, and it's like, even though I know that's the response I'm gonna get when I get it, it's like, wow, you really like this. Your setup is like that.
My thing is, if your parents don't validate your feelings, who the fuck's gonna do it?
Yeah. And then it's
and
like
that has an effect on your child.
Exactly. And then once you, it's like, oh, fuck it, whatever. But then when you keep sweeping shit under the rug, and then you trip over that rug and you spaz out, then it's like now you're in a vulnerable place, and it's just like you can't talk to them because it's like
and that's
they don't understand you, and they're not trying to understand you. It's like I said what I said because I'm the adult.
Especially as a younger child, and they experience that with parents, and they go about, you know, life like that, and then the child's experiencing that, and what about when they get older? Like that really matters, like when you have a child, and people don't understand
that's what I'm saying. Like I never want my kid to feel like they can't come to me and tell me things. Like I want them to be able to be open.
See, my thing is, it's not that not that I can't. Like I met my mom like for the first time face to face when I was like 14. So it's kind of like I don't really feel that, like, I feel closer to my grandma because I grew up with my grandmother. So I'm like, I feel closer to my grandmother. I could talk to my grandmother about anything, stuff like that. But it's just like, as I said, your mother, your parents know you, but you're also their parents. But I'm a Libra. I'm very observant in certain stuff. Like how I growing up as a child, like I wouldn't like talk back. I would just say, okay, whatever. Once I zone you out, I'm not hearing you. You could talk all you want. I don't care. I'm not listening to you. But it's just like, okay.
If I had mouth on me.
I was like, but like, as I get older, like, you know, she says something and I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't agree to that. Like, I'm gonna let her know, like, I'm wrong. Like, I don't live underneath your roof. Like, I can say whatever. All right.
Yeah, but then
they love using that shit.
No, but they want to control shit even when you're not in there no more.
Caribbean parents is like, okay. Oh, you say something to them. Oh, you're ungrateful. Do you put food on my table or
listen?
Shit like that. Like
I had my mom tell me one time. This was when I was 16. I was kind of young, but I was 16, and I went to go dye my hair. I was like, I don't want to dye my hair, like, you know, a teenager, and I dyed it full. It was actually blonde. You know when you bleach your hair, I just flat out, I just left and with the bleach. And then I came home. She's like, oh, you dyed your hair. She was like, oh, you trying to control me? I was in such a distraught because I didn't understand.
More like she's trying to control you. What the fuck is she talking about?
It's just that because they're so like growing up as like
she don't know what to say.
Caribbean parents, like especially if they grew up in the Caribbean, like they're so stuck in their ways. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're taught certain stuff like
she did not know what to say.
Going to school there, like. Your clothes have to be a certain length. Like, if my mom had long hair, and they're like, it's too long. Like, she couldn't have it how she had to like touch it up. You see, like here, if you're Spanish or whatever, you could have your hair straightened out, and it's too long. Shit like that. If you have an afro or anything like that, it can't be out like that. It looks messy. It's like they want you to be like. have a certain look. Like I remember my first
control
year of school. Like I had uniform had to be 3 inches below your knee. My uniform was 3 inches, and they told me that my uniform was not 3 inches.
Oh, they just wanted to fuck with you.
Like little stuff like that. So it's like they're stuck in their ways because they grew up a certain way.
I feel like black parents are pretty much the same.
American parents is a bit lenient with their kid.
Black American parents?
Black American parents, I feel like, is a little bit more lenient with their kids as growing up in a Caribbean house.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's a lot different. Like
you feel like it's a little more strict.
It's like on another level with the shit.
But I feel like there's both in each. Like I feel like there's extremes.
But the way the Caribbean go about it is like they made you kind of afraid. Like it was like.
I feel like it's the same in black houses though.
Not
a lot of my cousins.
I feel like the West
like my parents were very more meek and mild. But a lot of my cousins were afraid of their parents. Like I can say like all of my cousins were like deathly afraid of at least one of their parents. I never felt like I used to be like my mom was more of a disciplinarian when I was younger, but as I got older we just got closer. But I feel like they were like they knew.
But also the disciplines was and for Caribbeans it'd be dumb shit. Like it'd be like
bro. They'll be like sit right here and you sit right here, bro. They'll be like okay, in the corner.
Or if you move
they don't come home. Like I remember there's days when my mom would just come home. I feel like she just come home with a bad attitude and then angry, and it's like you take it out on the whole house.
Bro,
like,
they do that. It's the same shit. No, I'm telling y'all, I lived in a black household.
Okay, so what about this one? There was one time.
It's the same thing. I know that I've heard stories of Caribbean parents being extremely controlling. But I feel like there's extremes in both communities. I don't feel like one is worse than the other. I feel like there's extremes. I think maybe
on the Caribbean side they're more controlling than like
reasonable.
I've seen abuse. I've seen abuse on both sides. I've seen control on both sides. I've seen it.
I had a friend. I remember I was
my house. It's my house and my way.
Exactly. Basically, but listen, that was everybody. I feel like all black houses.
I had this friend and she was Jamaican, and I spent the night at her house. And I remember it was summertime, mid-July, hot as fuck. Summer nights, mid-July. We was sweating on our sleep. I said, turn that damn AC on. She was like,
hot summer nights, mid-July.
My mom still do that. My mom still do that with the AC.
She was like, I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, not me. One thing, well, my father.
You know what's crazy? My mom, because my
she
mom,
was like scared to ask.
I feel like my mom was a little bit more Americanized.
It's hot as fuck. It's July. Turn that shit on.
I feel like my mom was a little bit more Americanized, even though she grew up in Haiti. She was born in Haiti. But like, I think maybe just me, I was more like, I don't know if say rebellious. Like I wasn't really like scared. I was just like, I didn't want to hear them out. Like I just, I was more. I didn't want to hear them out.
Annoying now.
Yeah, but I wasn't like scared.
No, I was
like,
scared.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like my parents used to say things and do things, of course, that got on my nerves. But I feel like a lot more of the like nastiness and rudeness that you're supposed to accept came more from like outside family members, like aunts and uncles,
I can agree with that too.
Grandparents, like same like outlandish nasty shit that you should never say to a child.
And you're not supposed to say nothing because
and
your place.
And if I were to say anything, it would have been like
uproar,
a whole thing. And the thing was, I wasn't even dealing with that in my own home, but my parents were allowing these other people to come around and treat me like this. They didn't even treat me or talk to me the way that these people say the things that these people were saying to me.
I have one.
But my parents were so conditioned to go along with the shit, and you're not supposed to say anything to people older than you, and your kid can't say anything to an aunt or uncle. They so conditioned with that shit, they allowing the shit to go on.
So I had one time. This was like when I can't really remember what age, but I was like younger, maybe teenager, and I went to my uncle's house in Pennsylvania. So his mother, I think he had a different, like, probably another mother than my mom's, because they're brother and sister. But anyways, so they were there, and my cousin was there, my sister was there, and my mother was there, and they was all sitting, it was in the living room. So I'm sitting there, and I think when it comes to like family, I didn't really have too much of a voice, especially like at that age. So it was at one point, I don't know how I came up as the subject, and then they was like, I remember my uncle saying, he's not gay, is he? and they was talking about me, but I don't even know. I can't even remember how it even got in the circle. Like they was talking about, but they were talking like I wasn't even there.
That's crazy.
So it's just like you were saying, like this other family members, like certain things,
disrespect.
Yeah, and that
children, it's like they don't even see children as people.
Yeah, like that uncle too. I don't even fuck with that uncle because he actually is ignorant in his own way too with that situation. And then my sister, she answered for me. I remember she did. She was like, "No, he's not." Like, so it was just like I was just like, "Wow, you're answering." Like, I don't have control of what I am or what I'm saying. Like, that's weird as fuck. Like, I don't know. It was just, it was uncomfortable.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But moral of the story is these old people be wilding, and this generation is not playing with y'all.
Not at all.
So keep it cute or keep it on.
But I mean, if it's somebody outside, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
on you, bro.
we're squaring it. Squaring it. Oh, you know, I have my few words for like teachers and everything. I did not play no games. You ain't talking to me like that.
Nah, I feel like even still to this day, like I'll just like if an older person do some shit, I'll just be like I'll still ignore it, but then I'll catch myself like that was fucked up. Like,
no, they be disrespectful. Yeah,
but it's like we're conditioned to like let them just. Like you got it, like like you know.
They really be wilding out.
Yeah, and you put them in their place. Oh my god!
I forgot that happened to me the other day. I was walking. I had on something. I think I had like on like a short dress, and it was like fitted. And she was like, "So fresh."
What? No.
I said what?
No way.
I said I'm sorry. She was like, "You're so fresh. Like, where's the rest of it?" I said in the store.
I thought she meant like I'm fresh, I look good.
Like so fresh and so clean.
Yeah, like, they just be so comfortable.
Why are you so worried about?
And I'm actually really shocked that they still do stuff like this in public because the way people be knocking old people out now,
they're brave.
They very brave.
They got their clothes.
I said, lady, it's too hot.
They said I'm already old.
They
just
and I look cute.
The way old people be getting knocked out.
It was that dress I was wearing in the other episode when we was at your house.
Oh, the pink one.
The pink and
blue and white. It was a black lady.
Yeah, of course it was. Hating ass bitch. That's what they do. They wish they could wear it. That's why they
wish you can't. Are you mad? You can't rock this.
Are you mad? Are you mad?
Because you got wrinkles and veins. That's why you can't rock this.
Are you mad?
You can't rock it. I'm gonna rock it for you.
Okay.
So
Beatrice.
If you guys do mind, I have something on my motor.
Okay. I'm definitely zooming in on your face when you did that.
Which one? Okay. How do you guys feel about being a sugar baby, and how would you go about it?
Shit, sugar baby all days. All the sugar daddy, come my way.
Oh, wait, and what would you accept and what would you not?
Well, I'm not fucking
sexual
them.
shit with you though.
I'm not fucking them. That's nasty.
You know what?
No.
Wait, I ain't saying nothing.
No. Wait. Okay, so this is my. I feel like if they're fine, because I like older men.
Yeah.
Now, listen, if they fine, we can get the.
What are the odds?
But if they looking like, then that would just be like I clean for you or something in the fucking lingerie or something like. And go to the movies with you and stuff like that, but I'm not doing anything sexual. Sorry.
Yeah, whatever they like. Yeah, I'm down to do it, but I'm not. As far as sexual.
Aja, would you be a sugar baby?
I'm not doing that.
I'll be a sugar baby, but it depends on what. Like, I'm not gonna do no sexual shit with you.
What about fine?
I mean, do you want
she has a man.
Okay, well maybe I'm talking about another life.
like if you were single.
I mean, if I was
like
single,
next lifetime.
If I was single and they're fine,
yes, I'm hot too.
Well,
I feel like at that point, is he really a sugar daddy? If you're attracted to him,
that's what I was just thinking. I was like, but then
like
it's
sugar daddies provide. Sugar daddies provide the fun.
But if it's just okay about as what Kaylin suggested, like then no, I wouldn't. Like I'll probably give you some photos or shit like that. But like I'm not gonna have
wear something that's it.
Would I be a sugar baby?
But I definitely would be a sugar baby. Shit.
Listen, I need my cool.
Would I be a
sprinkle that corn?
Baby.
Bro, the night when we went to Tao,
I would be a sugar baby.
It's giving like they want you to sit pretty porcelain doll, and that's what it's giving right now.
Listen, you could do that. I'll be like, let me put my. All
right.
And then they have the money sent straight to your account. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
that Cash App go crazy.
Give me a card. You ain't saying nothing to my account. Give me
No.
Separate.
No. Add me to the account.
Yeah, but I want him to send my shit
You need too
separately.
much documentation.
Like,
Don't send me shit. Add me to the accounts I can go.
You can set my limit, but
give me a new card.
I want to be on his account.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying you
gotta be giving.
You could add me to your account. You can set my limit.
Do you though?
No, sometimes you do because they be like, who the fuck, like.
To get the big gift, lots of gifts, the cars and the apartments, luxury apartments.
Like I said,
I had one guy.
I want to be on your personal account. Put me on your.
Listen. I had one guy, and mind you, this was kind of weird because this happened in the village. So he came and talked to me, asked me my number. First of all, he pulled out a Metro PCS.
Did this happen in the village?
No. He tried to talk to me like, in West Fort.
Oh,
that's the village.
That's the village, yeah. So he came to me, first of all, he pulled out a Metro PCS phone. So I should have known from the bat. I was like, I don't know.
Maybe drug dealer.
So I said, that could be just his little front. So he took my number, blah, blah, blah. So we was texting for a while. And then I said, we was talking about like the deal, like you gonna be my sugar. So I was just like, so how much, you trying to get, whatever. Right. And then I was like, how about like $900 every month? And he was like, who are you, my wife? I said, what?
I would have been like, no, don't act shocked. I'd be like, if you broke, just say that.
I feel like if you're a sugar, you can be cheap and a sugar daddy.
Right.
Sky's the limit. I should have
known when y'all sent that Metro PCS phone.
Anything for my sugar daddy.
And if you're a cheap sugar daddy, you need to be really focused on your target audience.
Funds together.
Because you can't be talking to the bad bitches.
The bad bitches.
You can't even afford a bad bitch.
The bad bitches.
You thought I thought you was my husband? No, bitch. Look at me. All right, you the one that came to talk to me.
Look at me. Look at you. Okay.
I'm not one of these other bitches.
I would have been like, if you broke,
high scale.
Right. I'd be like, if you broke, just say that. If you can't afford me, just say that.
But that night when we went to town, and I was standing, y'all was taking a picture, and I was standing there waiting for y'all. So this white guy, he was walking with like a bunch of people. It's like he's like an old dude. And I was just standing there minding my business, waiting, and he literally just like walking, like stop, and he was like, "Good night." Like he literally like looked directly at me, and I was just like, And then one of the people like he was with called him. I was like, shit, that could have been my sugar.
Honestly, I feel like I fumbled the sugar daddy bag a couple times. Maybe more than that, because I feel like a lot of older men approach me, and they don't be like raggedy or anything, but I can tell they're older. But it's when I have certain hairstyles that this happens the most too. But I probably have fumbled the sugar daddy bag, just not wanting to talk to them.
I do it every day
because it's work. It is a 9 to 5 though. Yeah, you gotta entertain them. You gotta provide a service to get the funds.
I feel like I fumble it every day at work, to be honest. Like
definitely.
But it's like I don't want to make my sugar. I wouldn't want somebody to be my sugar daddy that I could possibly see every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't need to know where you work.
No. It's given another stage.
Because I have a few stalkers. I had people that come and be like, oh, if I was a little bit younger, I definitely would have dated you. I have one that asked me out, like, oh, let's go.
It's just a little too late, JoJo.
Let's go to, he's like, oh, did you have lunch yet? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, how about dinner? And I'm like, dude, like,
you should say no. I haven't had lunch yet.
No. But like, this is my thing though. I'm like, I know that person is married. Like, your wife comes there where I work for certain stuff. So it's like, why would I even put myself in that predicament? And this is a Greek community. Greek people, they got money. But I'm just like, it's a Greek community. Like, it's small. Everybody talk. Like, I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be in that. Not saying he's not ugly or whatever, but I'm just like,
no, it's still, even if he was ugly, it's like, no, it's too much.
But girl, we seen you some
but
older men.
I understand what you're saying, like your morals and your values, like you're not trying to dibble and dabble with no man in no way that's attached to another. That. But honestly, that's his responsibility. He needs to stop being a skis.
Right.
Well, and to be honest, I'm not even gonna hold you. I feel like he be running his mouth low-key, or I don't know, maybe his wife or whatever. But like I feel like now every time his wife come, because one day he came there and he was like, oh, she's my favorite here, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
He likes the trouble.
No, he's probably narcissistic. He probably likes women fighting over
They like that. Yeah.
And then
he's probably just doing that to make his wife jealous. He wants to probably have his wife chasing him
to wild out.
Fucking narc.
That day he came and he took his wife. I can't say that. I can't. That's I can't say that part. But when another day he came and I was doing something for him. I was helping him out, and he basically he was, you know, I was like, that was when I just came back from Mexico. So I was like, came back from Mexico. You know, you gotta have conversation with them, to keep them engaged. So I'm like, you know, thinking about going to DR. So we was gonna go for, you know, somebody's birthday. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be going there. What date you going? So I was like, I told him the date. And he was like, oh yeah, those are the same dates I'm going to. Like, what hotel you staying at? And he's like, oh, I'm like, we don't know the hotel yet. He's like, no, but I know, like, if he wanted to just be like, get up and go, he could get up and go.
Yeah, that's what he was gonna do.
Right.
That's what he was gonna do.
So he's like, oh, we should stay at the same hotel. And in my head, I'm just like, you know, he was like, oh, what does your boyfriend? He said something, and I was like, oh, I have a boyfriend or something like that.
I know what the fuck is going on.
I know what
They're swingers. They're swingers.
No,
I don't think his
that's
wife
not
is
swinging.
doing
He
that.
was like,
I think that was on him because you don't even interact with the wife.
Yeah.
If they were swingers, she would be interacting with both of them.
It was hard because he's been there before this wife, but when his wife, he said he never come inside. He always just use the lobby. Your boyfriend call you, and I was just like, he said, oh, I call my wife I call my name baby. He said, what do your boyfriend call you? And I was like, he called me by my name, Sahaja.
Right.
And you know, so the guard there was like, stop it, I'm gonna call your wife. So the guard called his wife, and he was just like, yeah, call her. Like, I don't care.
He probably could play with her.
And I was like, whoa. So I'm just like, I feel like after that day, I just felt like the whole thing was just off, especially because he said, oh, she's my favorite. And she know, like, whenever he come, he always waits for me.
That's
It's
weird
fresh.
shit.
Fresh blood.
Moral of the story, send a motherfucking porn. Is I haven't been saying nothing because it's like, I'm like it don't matter. They're gonna do it regard. But lately I've been going outside and I feel eyes on me. And when I look, it's eyes on me, and it's always a man. And it's like, what are you looking at? What, like, you're not gonna say nothing? And it be like a hello, motherfucker, and they still staring. Like,
they think the staring
is
gonna make you talk to them. They do that.
No, no one's talking.
Old game in the book.
Like, what is that? And you know, it's so weird because they never approach me. It's always somebody father, uncle.
They be like, oh no, you gonna approach me.
One of them was
that's
like,
what they saying.
I was like, no, thank you. He's like, oh, let me be a pastor.
Let me be your pastor.
Somebody grandfather, you was just trying to be my man. Now you trying to be my pastor?
Let me be your pastor.
They real fresh.
I don't even know what that.
They real
Wow.
fresh,
What the
boy.
fuck does that mean?
I don't even know what
Freshness. That's what that means.
Wait, did that dude ever text you when we went to get food? That was down in your, like, basically would not leave until he got your number.
Who you talking about?
The door.
Oh, that number was fake.
Oh.
Wow, Chinese food.
That was another unk in my face trying to talk to me in a bonnet and shades. Like, leave me alone.
Yo, what?
Yeah, he had a bonnet.
I was in driver's seat, bonnet, shades, and I'm like,
Oh, I thought you said he had a bonnet.
he all up in fucking Aja face, kneeling in the car, like, hello, motherfucker.
Yeah.
They just so
in the car.
rude.
The window would have been.
Bro, when I
Right.
go to places that got a whole bunch of guns, I be having this stink look on my face.
Oh, yeah.
That annoys me.
So,
I'm walking.
I don't make no
it
eye
don't matter.
contact.
I don't.
Even when you don't look welcoming, it's like, oh my, why you frowning, ma? Smile, ma.
That's their favorite.
Like,
Oh,
I had a guy sit down
what's
on the
wrong
train.
with you? Why you not smiling? What's
nigga, fuck out of my face.
I had a guy sitting down on the train. He said, "Oh, why you look
so
like you
mean?
frowning
You
for?"
look so mean, nigga. Because I am mean. The
Yeah.
fuck?
And then I
Well, I
just
ain't watching
when you
you.
went in there,
Bro,
They
I
fucking was
fucking get, bro,
staring at her.
I walked in because I had on my Sam's business. I had on some shorts, some oversized t-shirt, but it was rolled up, and my hair was nice because I was over here. Bro, I walked in, the whole room just stopped. They all turned back like this.
Like,
Like
what
even
the
the
fuck?
ladies.
That happened to us the other freaking night when we went to the restaurant. Kayla had on a tank, but she didn't have a bra on. They all staring at her boobs. Like,
I don't know, it's because if they peer, I don't know, but they
followed.
like,
They basically after they followed me out, went to the car.
Yeah.
That's when he was walking past, and then he stopped. And
she
was
has
like,
something on like this, shorts, t-shirt, and they like hello. And even when you make eye contact, they still fucking staring. What is that? And even the fine ones that I would like pursuing, you know, we could talk, you know, back and forth.
but let me
They
tell
be the
y'all.
one, they stare too.
This is what the conclusion me and Kaylin came to about New York, okay? The real bad bitches of New
the
York
baddest of them all.
are from Manhattan and Queens. And they are niggas. The real bad bitches of New York are niggas from Manhattan and Queens.
And a little sprinkle of Brooklyn.
Yeah, those are the real bad bitches.
They are the baddest bitches of them all.
The baddest bitches in New York. They think you're supposed to talk to them. They think you're supposed to come after them. You're supposed to be hitting them.
They will stare at you until you walk up to them. Who the fuck are you?
Yep.
And it happens to me all the
Now
time.
I get what you're saying. Because I was like, huh?
They the bad bitches of New York. No lie.
Baddest of them all. Like,
let me tell you one thing. What I go off by, because I'm not walking up to nobody. What I go off by is if we have eye contact and if we actually talking with the eyes. And we just be like, we have the same thing going on. Oh, yeah, okay.
They be batting their lashes too.
Yeah,
or look up to them.
Exactly. Or if we're in a space where it's like, we're kind of like everybody's communicating or anything. Like, that's how it gets down. But walking up to you and, hi, hello, how are you? No.
They don't do that.
And y'all don't do that, so bye.
They never approach. They always stare.
They don't know the first thing about courting. It's just,
it's sad. Need to talk to their grandpa's old school.
No, they don't, because then they be doing that push and pull shit, like the love bombing you and then pulling back, like nigga.
Let me tell you.
That's my favorite.
You can do all of that.
That's actually my favorite.
You can do all of that because you get left there.
I love to pull back because that's when you get blocked.
They don't even know. They don't even be ready when you.
Ooh, that's my favorite.
They love that feminine ass shit. That push. Hun, your granddaddy tricks don't work no more.
Right, and then they be in shock because they be like, honey, I'm not messing with you. If I see you like nothing there, no.
Go ahead and pull back. You gonna be pulling and
you go back in your phone and you see like, oh, Iris blocked you.
Right, or it don't come up delivered. Oh, damn, that's tough.
Yeah, your text go through green.
Right,
text green.
Shit didn't work.
That's what Drake said. Text go green.
Fuck you next.
Right. But yeah, moral of the story, that shit is fucking weird. I don't know what it is about. I don't know. Maybe if I'll be looking stank. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I love they don't
like they don't.
It's good to have the stank look because like
they never approach me. And for a while, people who I be with, like you guys, they be all over in your face, and I'm like, really? But I really started paying attention, and they be in my face, looking at my chest. Oh shit, you just inviting yourself to my body. Who the fuck said I want you staring at me like that?
Look at my breasts.
I be like, hello, and they still just be staring. My breastises.
You fresh bitch.
They odd and
fucking weird and feminine.
This has been another episode of the Shady Bunch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel because we will be here every motherfucking week.
Right, and like
don't
we said,
forget to comment down below.
Right, and like we said in the last episode, if you have any questions, you want our opinions, you know. Let the Shady Bunch know down below. Or you can hit us up in the email.
On our Instagram at the Shady Bunch Pod, and don't forget to follow our individual accounts as well. They will be down below.
Oh, and
I am Kelly_PinkBarbs.
Glamified Diva.
Alicia.K.
And plus, as in the city, you already know.
Let's go.
And we have this.
Bye.